Oh, my timer. One second.
Yeah, let's
You
see.
go ahead. Yeah, I'll get it.
All right, and we're live, I believe.
We'll do it live.
Okay.
Definitely.
How many times have I used that joke? A
Hmm.
billion?
Something like that.
So, hello. Um,
Greetings.
Salutations. Guten
so
Tag.
today we're gonna do the two car solution, but I don't know. Was there like actually I don't know. We could just there was no real like premise, right? Like no
Right.
budget, no
No.
years, no restrictions, just like whatever you wanted.
Right.
Um, so do you want to go first, Luis?
Yeah, that's fine. I think I've told you of this one before, and
Uh-huh.
I have to blame partially where I live. So
Oh no.
first car would be the Tesla Model S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Oops.
one?
Yeah.
The
Of
Model S.
course.
The Model S Plaid have to be that one. It's the big boy.
Plaid.
That
You
shit's so crazy.
especially, have you seen the new, the revised
Yeah.
one? They look way better with the
It
revised
looks
front
so much
bumper
better.
and then the
Yeah.
LED taillights and the slight fender rolls.
I
It,
saw one just like that, and it had like a like almost like I don't want to say like monochrome, or I don't know if it had like a sort of tint or film over the taillights, but it was
mhm,
exactly like a 22
like this.
plaid wide body, like that.
Yeah.
But the taillights looked like a little bit different, and
They
it looked
they changed the
so
taillights
so.
actually, like within the
Oh,
past six
really?
months to a year. They changed them. Yeah.
Oh, well, then maybe
Okay.
it was one of those newest ones
Yeah.
that I
I'm
saw.
I'm I'm only gonna say this because it's being recorded,
Hmm.
and I saw a Tesla on the freeway and I was like, that looks good.
Yeah.
It took 10 years of me being like,
Because
Yeah.
so they've had three different versions. I can say two of them were kind of the same. So like, is there an old? Let's see. This is the very early one with the black front end right
I
here.
remember that.
I
Yeah.
hate that shit.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. No one likes that. Then they went to to this kind of,
Yes. That like in
Yeah.
2013 they had that
and then
new.
Yeah.
now they look like this, and this is so good to me.
Well, I know I harp on the same four ideas because I only have five, but like I understand the part where it has to look like for penetration into the market, it has to look different enough
Hmm.
for it to stick, right? Was they're like, it doesn't have a grill.
Yeah.
There's no
Right.
grill. And then now they're like, well, we'll put a little grill on it.
And
Fine.
the second car of that
Yeah.
would be
Right.
the NSX,
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a
oh,
first gen.
like a first,
I
yeah,
can
like
do
a
this.
first, like this, like a flip up headlight generation. Like
Yeah.
the Tesla would be
That's a lot.
the daily, and then this would be the weekend car.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I would
pretty
get a
much
Targa to
perfect.
up though. I think.
Yeah. I wonder which one would cost more now.
Oh,
I feel like both of those cars went up a lot in price.
yeah, NSXs are like minimum. They're like 100 grand now, I think.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Hmm.
Remember when they were like 30,
Oh yeah.
like
Hmm.
2 years ago?
I saw one for 17 because it had a ding in it. And I was like, seems like a lot for a Honda.
Did it
That
have
was-
also like 300,000 miles?
Yeah, I don't care.
Most of them have over
No,
like
I don't care either.
80,000.
Oh, also, I was at work today and I mentioned something about cars. Oh, that's when I brought up the CTSV.
Uh-huh.
And my boss this is the dude who like teaches he does free classes for women on how to defend themselves and stuff. He's a cool
That's
guy.
my purse. I don't know. Yeah.
No, he teaches them how to shoot, but
Oh.
I was like, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, there was a special edition Corvette, and I went this, and put my arms really wide, and he had to like sit down to regain composure. He was like, I hate him. He's like, his
I
arms
hate
get wider.
him.
They get wider every video. He's like, before long, he's have to wear arm extensions.
Have you seen that video where it's like the evolution of this? And how it's like-
This, yes.
yeah, and he gets like crazier.
Well,
every time.
wider and wider and wider.
Yeah.
I'd get crazier too, as I was like, I'm never gonna have a day job.
Right.
Because he brought up cars and bids. That's what it was. He's like, yeah, cars and bids.
Right.
Yeah,
So
he's obsessed with that. That was cool. I mean, it's a cool idea. But
Yeah.
I like this because it's like they're both cool, and I would never want to live with one of these and not have the other.
because Tesla,
definitely sounds like
it's
a killer.
comfortable, it's practical. You get a bunch of range. You got the power when you need it. And if you want to go around corners really nicely and have a cool car, then you got the NSX.
for sure.
I threw a photo just now in poop, and check that out. This is like the Tesla that I was like, damn, that thing looks sweet.
Uh-huh.
Give me a middle mouse button, pop that up, and I saw this logo and I was like,
Oh,
this-
so this was only specific to the first 1,000, I think, or 100 plaids
Huh.
in reserve. Yeah.
yeah. Well, you can get them online for $80, but
Oh, right. But not the if you weren't part of that first batch, it just says plaid instead.
I've seen
I-
that.
on the
Mhm.
way back from Vegas, I saw a bunch of them. Like,
Okay.
Also, you know where the plaid comes from, right?
Yeah.
It's like so stupid. Yeah. It's like so preposterous.
From
that, like,
no, well, a lot of their accelerate or trim levels are from Spaceballs.
Yeah.
they?
That's
Yeah.
right.
I didn't
There's
realize that.
there's Ludacris, there's plaid,
Oh my
there's
god, it is.
there's like 3 or 4 different trims, and most of them are from Spaceballs.
Does
The
that
world
cheetah
prevailing
thing-
meme lord.
Does that? Yeah, that's all he is. He's like, look, I'm
Yeah.
relevant. Does that cheetah thing actually work?
Yeah, basically what a car does, it squats both axles and siphons up the suspension, and then kind of preloads the motors and warms them up and the batteries as well.
Doesn't it raise the rear?
Well, yeah, I guess it adds a rake, I should say.
So it rakes it forward.
Right, it lowers, but also the front is lower than the rear, but
Oh, I
both
see.
ends, yeah.
Okay.
They're both lowered, but the front's more lowered, I guess you can say.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I have never seen like test, like test results on that
Right.
to see if it actually makes a difference.
Yeah, I think it helps maybe a couple tenths, if not like almost a half a second.
Wasn't there also like a Raven Model S like a couple years ago? Or did that already happen?
That happened, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Raven, I think,
remember-
was like the name of the software, or the battery packs. I forget.
Oh,
I mean,
so it was
when you
like
make the
just-
same car for 15 years, you gotta
Mhm.
crank out those specials.
Because I think
Yeah.
they're on their second or third type of batteries in those cars now.
Yeah,
I think they use Philips.
that part is cool. That part is cool. How they're like actually just improving it year after year.
Because
Just like
they
Nissan
have
does with the GTR.
yeah,
Yeah.
they have
Looked it.
they had their 20 something series batteries, and then they're on the 41s, and then they also have on the Model 3 and the Model Y, they have this other battery. It's called like LFP or LF something, where you can charge to 100% repeatedly and it won't degrade the battery, unlike the
Yeah.
normal lithium ion batteries.
Yeah.
It must take like
Oh shit.
an intense amount of rare stuff.
Well, yeah, they're
Yeah,
actively
of course.
seeking like different methods of making batteries and pulling or extracting materials.
I mean, I think I brought this up before. This is my 5th idea that I brought up ever. But when you're doing valuation in finance class, country risk is a big deal. And when you're doing a complex item like that, I bet you it takes, I mean, there's 186 countries on the planet, or 183. I bet
Yeah.
you it takes things from 90 countries to make a Tesla.
I'm
There's
sure.
a very, very,
Yeah.
very, very high risk with an item like that because you consider like what it takes to make vulcanized rubber. 10
Right.
countries,
Mhm.
you know, and then once you get into those rare minerals, I would be searching aggressively for any solution.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know.
Who's next?
It's just,
I got kind of.
Uh-huh.
Oh, go ahead, Ulcer.
No, I was gonna say something else, but honestly, I just forgot.
Was it a Disney themed? Oh no, excuse me.
No, I don't know.
So this is from a movie, but like when I was a kid, I watched it. I threw it in the chat. Is that the easiest place for me to put it?
That's fine.
So this is from Patriot Games, and
Okay.
Jack Ryan. Where does he teach? I think he teaches at at the Naval Academy, and his wife has a
That
Taurus station wagon, and he's got the Targa.
Oh, jeez.
That is delicious.
Yeah.
Isn't
That
it?
is just, yeah, that is.
I
And
can't.
don't
I can't help
Go
but
ahead.
think of RoboCop when I see this generation.
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think of Conan O'Brien, but
Oh yeah.
but
Where the Model S and the NSX were just like two aces. Like they're just two fantastic cars, right?
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
these are just so much cooler to me. Like, it's such a, like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't
Right.
matter that it's a fucking Ford.
This is like an old person combo.
This is me,
Well-
dude.
All right, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah, I love
Well,
this
because
one.
he's married with a kid and he's a
Yeah.
college professor. So is there anything more college professor than a Targa?
Not at
Right?
all.
And a wagon.
And he's
Mhm.
always wearing and it's. Have you guys ever seen the movie Patriot Games?
No.
They're great. It's Harrison Ford and I don't remember the lady who plays his wife, but it's It's Tom Clancy stuff.
Okay.
But,
I feel like I might have. Yeah.
so it's part of the script where his wife like something happens. I don't recall, but
Are they trying to kill him?
they're trying to kill him, and he takes the wagon, and
Oh,
his
yeah.
wife's on the freeway in the Targa, and these I think IRA guys. They're either
Uh-huh.
IRA or drug lords or something. I can't remember, but they light up the Targa on the freeway, and I remember being proud of her because she downshifts and just smashes the gas. Like damn, because the daughter's in the car too, and I think the daughter's Thora Birch.
So she knows how to drive it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And,
Didn't they also make
No, go ahead.
an automatic, like, Tiptronic looking thing? Like a Sportomatic thing? Like a 4-speed Targa? Like, even way back in... Well, I know they made it in, like, the 60s, but it was, like, a 3-speed.
I
But I
know
think they
that
carried that into the 70s.
Volkswagen had a Shift-O-Matic, but I
Is
don't
that what it
know
was
my
called?
Porsches that well.
I think it's a 930, right?
Porsche Sportomatic, I think it was.
Porsche Sport.
Sportmatic?
I was like Sportmatic? Sportomatic.
Sportomatic. Yeah, okay. Oh,
Is
so
this-
maybe this is just older. I don't know if it was actually available.
Wow, look at
now.
that. Look at that shift pattern.
Yeah, yeah, you should watch a video of like a guy driving it because it like it like if you're just watching a video of it, you think it's a stick.
Right.
Yeah,
Until like you
it's
realize
just
like
a smart car.
he's actually shifting it. Like he, as he's
Yeah.
driving through, he's like
So,
going through gears.
so this it's an automatic in the form of like a manual. So park, reverse, low,
Yeah.
then drive 1, 2, then 3, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
low is like 1 or whatever.
Or 1.
You
then
probably do second, third, fourth, or whatever.
you would start.
Cooler gear.
I guess you would
Yeah.
either you go from like park, reverse, and then chuck into this one or this one maybe. I guess immediately.
Yeah, I mean it looks. I definitely want to try it.
Well, Saab had a very similar thing. I remember it was maligned and lampooned on Top Gear. Remember when he's trying to parallel park the Saab convertible?
Yeah, I do. That one I think had like a clutch, which made it hard to like kind of do like low speed stuff.
I think it had a
Gotcha.
centrifugal clutch, like a Vespa. Like a Vespa.
Oh, okay. No, I think these were torque converted.
Oh, look at this mess.
Yeah, these are like.
So there was a similar transmission in the Type 3s, because I remember there was a fastback when I was a kid that was like $1,100, and I had $900 in cash. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
Dad, let's go, and he's like, you don't want a Sportomatic or whatever.
Whatever the Volkswagen one was.
Yeah, and it was called the semi-auto.
Oh, okay.
But he's like, yeah, he's like, go, no. He's like, I
Ooh.
don't want that thing just languishing in our driveway.
Can you click on the one to the left of what you just clicked on? That brown one with I love those wheels.
Fuchs, Deep
They're-
Fuchs.
They're called like cookie. I think they're called like cookie cutters or something.
Oh, it comes in Sportmatic, so you can buy this one too.
I could just buy that.
That's right. If it would ever load the website.
And
They're called cookie cutters. Woo!
There you go.
oh, there
God.
it is.
$500 a wheel.
Look at that, dude. Shit's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
If there was just the Targa, remember that one silver Targa? I guess I sent you guys. That was for sale in Germany or some shit, and it was like a
Mhm.
'76 Targa, silver but with this color interior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
This is the generation of the Widowmaker, right? Like this 930.
of the turbo, yeah, the turbo one was. That one is crazy compared to these because that one had like a bigger engine.
You
Like
got
a 3.3.
It was like a 3-speed or something, like right?
It was a 4-speed.
Oh, 4-speed. Okay.
Yeah, and but yeah, it was kind of insane because it had like 300 pound-feet of torque or
That's
whatever.
wow. That's a lot of torque for that
Yeah,
thing.
but it only weighed
Jeez.
like 25, 27, somewhere around there.
That's too
100
much.
pounds. Yeah, it's way too much like torque
I don't think
and just
I,
engine off the back.
What would you call this color?
I don't even know, dude.
I would call it bronze.
Well, it's not like that's what do you call it, Sepang or whatever.
Kind of like that.
Right.
Yeah, that is a Sepang bronze in the BMW
Okay.
world. Similar, huh?
I guess so. Yeah.
Pang's a little grayer,
Oh, okay.
but it's a nice color. I love like root beer brown cars.
Mhm.
I think it's just because like not so much that they're good. It's just something you don't see anymore.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Like I'm like a sucker for Marrakesh brown.
Right.
Yeah, especially when it's like on a weird one, like on
Uh,
a newer Boxster or something.
Here, what do you got,
Best
Bob?
one is on that one E30 sedan.
I'm just gonna go with probably my favorite one of the ones I made on the list. It was like this is what I would get if I just I guess I had just crazy money. I would have a Series 70 Troop Carrier Land Cruiser, a Troopy.
73.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'd have one of those stock, like the fourth image on the first row,
Yeah, Steelies.
Okay.
like that.
Kind of dildo colored.
And I'd probably find one left-hand drive because they're out there. They're just a little harder to find because most of
Yes.
them are in
Yeah.
Australia or South Africa, where
Like third
Yeah,
world.
but they're out there. The left-hand drives are out there. I would get one
Yeah.
in probably like a little bit more white color, probably
Okay.
just normal white, and then I would get a Mark IV Supra
Oh, jeez.
white,
Fuck yeah.
just stock looking, like just like the super white that like they had. So
Like-
imagine like okay, yeah, just like that first one, but with the stock wheels,
Oh, okay.
just like that, but with those like fat 5 spokes.
Yeah.
But it's like slightly lowered, and you know that it's like built up. Actually, I'd probably keep it.
Like this right here. Then?
Yeah, but lower. I just think
Okay.
they look so good lowered.
With the what do you say? 6-speed, 5-speed?
They came with the 6-speed. And I would, just since we're fucking dreaming now, I would have it with no Targa, so just the coupe,
Okay.
which is really rare.
Slick
Left-hand
top.
drive coupe, which like I don't even think that ever existed, to be honest.
I'm a total slut for the Target tops.
Yeah, I mean I like them, but no, it's like to me it's just like that's like the dream one.
Hmm.
Like I'm so
I don't think-
excited by the thought of target tops.
I really like
Yeah.
this. I think this is the TRD spoiler, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm a big. I'm a
one's
fan. I'm a fan of that spoiler.
I like it too, but I would stick with the stock one,
Okay.
just the
The arc.
yeah, and I'd honestly probably just like I probably wouldn't even upgrade anything. I like it when the exhaust looks almost stock. I
Okay.
hate the one where it's like diagonal fucking
So
cannon thing.
Oh,
my
okay.
question for you is, I got two.
Mhm.
4.5 liter turbo diesel for the 70, right?
Yeah,
That
that's
fuck
the
like
V8.
yeah, like
Yeah,
on Earth there are 4.5
EZ?
liter
the
AAZ
I don't know.
Sorry. Say again.
HZ, I don't remember anymore.
HC, but like I love that Toyota makes a 4.5 liter turbo diesel
Yeah.
V8, and like we just don't get it, and it's probably as good as we imagine
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hmm.
because it's Toyota and they, they go for it. But for the Supra, would you rather have like the original perfect options, exactly as they left the factory, and it's $100,000, or would you rather have, whatever, and just build it out of nothing? Like get a repop TRD spoiler.
No, I'd want it basically close to original, like factory fresh, and just leave it that way.
Take better care of your cars than me.
Basically that car.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, until we hire a SWAT team to kill Hulk Hogan's kid, there's not going to be that many of those left. Just keep
Yeah.
crashing them.
Yeah, I would. I mean, at this point, that's like $250,000, right? Like between the two. I
Yeah,
don't
I'd say
even
so.
know.
Yeah.
I feel like the Land Cruiser has to be
Supras
like
are
$100,000.
minimum 100K for this, 150.
Yeah.
Land Cruisers are 75 because they only get stick shift and they only get the 4.5.
Yeah.
Now,
But I would love
You
that,
used to be able to get a gas engine.
especially in the world where like I don't have to drive.
Right.
Like I just kind of drive for fun.
Hmm.
Just run it like a rape tape.
Yeah, just whenever I want, like just literally That would be the dream.
Right. It's very good. This hood became so overused after Fast and Furious.
Fast and the Furious.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I hate that.
Mhm.
Those really are.
along with this front bumper too.
That's also the bumper. Yeah.
Mhm. No,
shit.
I think the bumper was different on Fast and Furious one.
Mm,
Oh, look at that white FRS.
nice.
Where?
I really like
Yeah.
the new FRS. Actually, this is about the same size as your car, huh? I think your car is a little shorter in length.
Yeah, my car is really, really, really little when I see it on the freeway.
But I think
When I'm
it's bigger
driving
than
it,
yeah. But it's bigger than
But-
like an RX-7.
yeah.
Hmm.
Like when you see like any Mazda from before 2000, it's like a scooter.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
Next, this might be a kind of funny one. For the daily, the Ford Lightning, the new one,
Yeah.
New one.
the new one.
He's like, oh.
No, I got you, Dylan. I got you.
I were about to go.
No.
Hell yeah.
No, dude.
He was just
I
like,
got you.
oh.
And for the
Okay.
and then and the weekend one would be the 2001. Did they make him 2001? Ford Lightning.
Okay.
Hell yeah, brother. Yes.
Pretty sick, actually.
I just
Yeah.
got a casing. I'm so excited.
So both the Lightnings. I know Dylan was about to shit his pants for a second.
That's
No, I look. Just let me talk my way out of this. So
Yeah.
there's some like 20 something girls that are on the freeway all the time in a white like 03 Lightning,
Mhm.
01, 02. Like I love that one because well you know why,
Mm-hmm.
tuna no crust. But
It's so cool. Such a cool.
these
truck.
girls, it might even be a fake one. I'd be fine with a fake one. Like throw
yeah,
like
just
a
body kit.
yeah
Mhm.
T56 and whatever engine in there. It'd be fine.
God, that
Like, I don't care about the provenance of the fiberglass.
Didn't they make in that Hoonigan shop? Didn't they make
Yeah.
one with the 2JZ? It was like a fake F-150 with the 2JZ swap.
Yeah, they did. No,
Oof.
it was. No, I was just looking. I was thinking out loud.
Fake Lightning.
Look how bad the fitment is on this bumper.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
Oh,
you'd probably
shit.
be better off just doing it custom.
You could
look at that-
slide
look at
an
that-
F15 in there.
Damn, look at that.
That
That's probably the worst body gap,
yeah, you can
Well,
you can stick your phone in there.
body panel gap. I've seen in
I'm
a long time.
betting that the fenders are mounted to the cab and the bumper is mounted to the frame.
Oh,
Right.
maybe.
So
I don't
when
know.
You're mashing the gas, otherwise you'll grind the paint off because it's an American piece of shit car. But I was thinking like I wish I had a little bit more money because the new F-150 Lightning would be the perfect car because I spent so much time on the freeway
Yeah.
Mhm.
and there's
Yeah.
electric vehicle chargers at work.
Oh, nice.
You know, like I spend like I mean it's not as bad now, but it was over $700 a month on gas.
Yeah, it went down, huh? It went down
Yeah.
like 50 cents. I feel
No,
like
it was
maybe
510. I saw 510.
more. Yeah, today I got 510.
Gotta
Well, it
get
was like
down
five.
before
It
the
was
elections.
$4.99. It was It was $4.99. If you paid cash.
Oh, Marco, my man.
No, I think I got it at Chevron. But I get gas over either here, right by my house, or by work. And actually, I've noticed that it's actually a little cheaper by work. So, oh shit, that'd be cool.
3-car garage.
The 3-car. Actually, Dylan was
Yeah.
telling me the other day
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
how like he could have his perfect 3-car garage could just be like 3 different Ford Rangers. And I
Yeah.
was like, what the?
No, 100%.
And then
One of the doble
actually-
cabinas.
It actually made sense.
No,
Mhm.
it was doble cabina set up for off road, okay, and then a dumped one with a turbo 4
Okay.
Okay.
or a V8, and then
Uh-huh.
just like a nice one with the 2.3 with the 2.5 head, and you get
Yeah.
30 miles per gallon. There you go, it's done.
Yeah, you gotta have the old man one that's like just stock with
And the-
400,000
the-
miles. Like
The
it's just
off-road
a-
one, I don't care
Yeah.
about transmission. The
So-
daily one, I don't care about transmission, and then the just slammed one is going to be a 5-speed.
Like
Okay.
like this generation.
Yeah, with a 5.0.
Yeah, that's the commuter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, that's the commuter.
No, they're all that generation.
Oh, I meant just that. But yeah, yeah, that's true. They're all the
Yes,
same generation.
three of the same
Should
trucks.
have, yeah, should have specified. Just
No,
different
100%.
cab, bed configuration, engine. Like that's all it is. That's pretty funny actually.
Mhm.
Two of them have a bench. One has buckets.
The
Mhm.
other
lowered
one's got
one,
buckets.
yeah. Well, the lowered one, you could make it like an old school muscle car, right? So you could have
Yeah.
like low back buckets with the 5.0, like a Fox 5.0 and whatever, like torque converter 4-speed, and just like lower it with like fucking some stank on it, like
You just slam it.
yeah, but like lift, like have the rear a little higher, you know?
Like I could live the rest of my life and only have 1993 Rangers. Oh, one of them's going to be a step side, by the way.
I think that should be the step side.
Yeah,
I
the
think
slammed
the
one.
V8, the show truck.
Luis, do me a kindness here. Type in slammed Ranger
Okay.
there's one with
Slam
a-
Ranger.
with a gross wide body kit.
That red
Down,
one. I really
down,
like that
down.
red one.
It's the red one, yeah. But down, that right there, that red one.
Yeah, I remember this truck.
Okay, that right there, and just like plexiglass rear window, roll cage that comes out through the plexi. Fuck yeah,
Cammed 5.0.
yeah, just dirty, just
Yeah. But you want
untenable.
it, you said with the step side?
We could do step side, yeah.
I think step side would be sick on that. A splash? A splash with the 5.0?
Oh, jeez, yeah.
That'd be sick.
My boss
Like
in
this.
a splash, someone hit him and totaled it.
Oh,
He had a 5-speed 2.3 splash with like 580,000 miles on it. He was driving like 125 miles a day,
uh-huh.
and like was not a car guy. He was just like, oh, it's cheap.
Yeah.
He's like, I like stick shifts because
This looks pretty good right here, actually.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
clicked
yeah.
on that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would look really good.
As long as the
I
wheels don't get bigger than this, I think you're good.
Yeah, I don't like that stance and shit, but there's potential there.
No, but you could do like old muscle car style
Yeah.
stance. That would
Well,
that would look
make
really
it
cool.
like a God, what's his name? Make it like a Richard Petty Superbird.
Mhm. This was Dylan when I said the Ford Lightning.
Damn. That could be your fourth Ranger.
This is the fourth Ranger right here.
Oh,
Right, but the
I-
Maverick
Live
though,
one.
yeah.
You keep that one. I'll take a stick shift Explorer or a Bronco too.
Mhm. All right, what do you got, Bob?
oh, I'm next.
I think so.
Oh, I
right?
got one.
I
Oh,
think. No, yeah. hold on. Yeah, you're up.
or who's up?
See here.
Oh, Dill.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Okay, my 2-car garage. There's the first one,
Mm.
and this is keeping it to the 60s. Cars that weren't good but are good, and
So SL is that a Mercedes SL? I think, or no,
No,
it's an
it
MG.
is- it is.
Never mind.
it is an Innocenti 950, which is actually an MG Sprite.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a Moretti. No,
Yeah,
it's
it's an Innocenti.
Okay.
And then this, which like, if you just like want to die if you get hit, and like want something really great, the first year Wagoneer, I think it's the first year,
See.
and an Innocenti 950. I love that wood grain because they thought it was going out, and
Yeah,
then the
so they-
7, yeah,
This
Made
is
it
a
look,
good.
like subtle.
Is this a
Yeah.
little air intake right there or not?
not a real one.
Okay.
No, there's no way because it's like
No.
a stupid, dog dish air cleaner.
I'm
Yeah.
a sucker for these windows you could pivot right here, like the mini air conditioning
Yeah.
windows. I don't know what you'd call these windows, but those things are cool.
I call them wings.
And then
Wing
the rear
windows.
window rolls down
Back here?
on these.
Oh, the back
The
window.
back window
Mhm.
rolls
Okay.
down. It's just a flat piece of glass.
Oh,
and
it's
then
like the Toyota does that, right? With their
Yeah,
Forerunner.
front.
they fucking
dad-
pretend like
my dad
they
has one of
invented
these.
that.
Yeah. And he
Manny's is just like this.
it is actually. It has the inline 6.
Yeah.
It's not the 4.0. It's like an older version of the same AMC 6, and I think it's like a 3.3 or some shit. And then it has
Yeah, it's probably
it has
a
the
4.0.
7th. It has the 7-seater version. He has
Hell
the
yeah.
7-seater, so it has the jump seat on the back, facing out the back.
Damn, this is a dirty ass ground.
Yeah. Wait. So the
It's-
Innocenti is a
It is an Innocenti bodied. Um,
Sprite?
Sprite, yeah.
It is a
And
spray.
they look
Okay.
really nice. Wait,
They do look really nice because it has that Innocenti front end that was throwing me off. But when you like on a hatchback, you know the one that's like an Austin Mini,
yeah, it's an Innocenti
that
Mini.
same front end.
Yeah, it's a really nice looking car.
Yeah.
Like it's not as like brutal and like aggressive as a British car.
I really like the look of this. I actually forgot all about this car.
Nice.
And you know the cool thing about these is they're cheaper than the midgets.
Wow.
Check out this parking job too.
Yeah.
Is he high
I love
centered?
that ad.
I thought it was a Honda at first.
Yeah, it looks like
Like
an
an
S.
S800 or something.
Yeah. They
It's
look
a little bit
great
like
on
more
many
like-
lights.
Square. Yeah, it looks really cool.
Look at that high res photo I found.
I know.
No, yeah, I really like these. This is like the same thing that your friend Brian has, huh?
Yeah, he has
'Cause he has like
he's a big
a bunch of,
collection.
like A series
Spe-
powered cars.
Yeah, the MG Sprite, and then he has
Yeah.
the straight six. That's like the most British sounding thing I've ever heard in my life. When it
That
started up,
one's
yeah.
100.
Yeah.
It sounds so nice.
Mm.
I believe the term is lusty.
Right.
It's really good.
All right, who's next?
I don't know if I should do like the just the stupid like crazy one or like a realistic one.
Whatever you want.
All right, let's just do
Crazy.
the crazy one. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do crazy. So the 037 Stradale.
037. Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
Lancia, right?
Uh-huh.
Fuck, the fuck is that?
Yes. That.
The-
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'd want an original looking one, like just one that looks just like that. Like yeah, just like a stock original one. But that engine and the new Chimera, whatever the hell. That reimagined-
Like this one down here, the Resto Mod one, or
that fucking engine, suspension, transmission, like all the actual mechanicals are
Mhm.
amazing. That engine is like 2.1 liters, blueprinted, supercharged. Well, it's twin charged, so it has like 500 horsepower and it
Mhm.
weighs like 2,400 pounds. It's just super exotic. It's probably like one of the most exotic sounding four cylinders out there.
would you
And
go?
fucking
Sorry,
gorgeous.
would you go with or without the spoiler?
Probably with. I'd get like a smaller one, since it wouldn't be an original one. I've seen people. We were just talking, I think, about this a couple weeks ago, where they'll buy like a Monte Carlo, like a Lancia Monte Carlo,
Okay.
and then rebody it. Like there's a company in New
Oh
Zealand
no shit. Okay.
that makes like reproduction 037 conversions. Like, yeah, and they look good. They look really good. So I'd want it to look like an original one. I think it's maybe that first one. I don't remember the company that makes them.
This does look like it's been played a lot with.
Yeah, no, but it's just a fiber body thing, you know what I mean? So you,
Right.
at that point, it's like since it's not original, like who cares? Just like it'd just be a crazy build, you know?
It'd be something like this, though. Buy
Yeah.
this and glue it on.
I mean, yeah, I'd have to just become good friends with like a guy that does a lot of body work. But yeah, with that engine, with like the engineering of that Resto Mod thing, that crazy
Right.
one,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that'd be like the perfect one.
And there's
Um,
the other car. Or was it both Or was it both 037s?
I guess it's another 37. No, I mean, since we're going crazy, it would have to just be an F50.
That's my number one car
Yeah,
for me.
I mean, like,
Not a commuter's setup, is it?
no,
Which one's a commuter?
not even a little.
God, this thing.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, what else do you? I guess you could just have a fucking e-golf. I don't know.
Right.
No.
But-
No.
It's like, come on, you know?
You
Yeah,
can
how do you decide between these two?
you can get like the Lancia like SUV thing they have to tow it. This thing around maybe,
They make a Lancia SUV.
or some
Get
sort
a
of.
launch Chrysler 300.
Or what do you call it? Like I think it's like a crossover or something. Or
God, please
Oh,
no. Is it
isn't
the
it a-
Theta?
I don't even know, dude.
here, like
I don't
one of
know.
these things you see.
No, it's a
Oh.
Delta.
It's a Monte Carlo or something like that. I don't know.
No, those aren't real,
Delta.
though,
I think they are real.
The Delta's real.
I
Yeah,
don't-
it's for China.
I don't fucking know, dude. I honestly
No,
just gave up on this car
look,
company.
yeah, like so did everyone else,
Yeah.
including the people who own it.
Like, look, 2012.
It's a Jeep.
This one was happened in 2012.
That is a Delta. Yeah, that one is.
Yeah.
That's awful.
No, get an F-250.
Yeah.
A five speed with a 7.3.
What's
is
going
much
on
better.
here?
I feel like we've actually talked about that car at some point.
Oh, it says
The homologation.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like the second car doesn't even matter, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
this
now
this
that I
car
think
is
about it,
is my number one
Yeah.
car.
it's like you just have like two cars that you really like, right?
Mm.
Like, if you have one of them, it's like the other one doesn't. I don't know.
Right.
Okay, well, I have a stupid one that I actually think would be really, really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first car would be this.
Oh, you
Oh.
got the photo.
Okay, give me a second. Is this a Yaris?
Yeah, it's a Yaris, just totally stripped out, no power mods whatsoever, set up for rally,
Okay.
which requires basically nothing. So it's just like a 5-speed, 102 horsepower,
Mm-hmm.
and
It's like say
That's it.
tripoding.
yeah, just well, because they have straight axle in the back,
Okay.
so they just suck.
It really was probably like the most fun car.
Yeah.
For you, right, to drive.
It was very fun.
It was a fun car, and it was like
you could drive,
surprisingly
like, yeah.
surprisingly comfortable on the highway.
The back seat was super comfortable.
The whole
Mhm.
car,
Couch,
yeah, it was just like it was really spacious inside.
like really nice. I mean, really. And this would be my other car.
Hell yeah.
Those wheels look
Turbo
so
R.
big. Those
Turbo
bi-
R,
look
yeah.
so big.
I really feel like because when I had the Jeep and I had the Yaris, I would go outside and I would say, "What experience do I want?"
Mm-hmm.
And it would be two totally polar different experiences, right? Like
Yeah.
a
yeah.
car that would break your molars if you kept your mouth open when you hit a bump, and a very nice, respectable little car.
Mhm.
When I see this, I think of Jay-Z and like those rappers, back in the day.
This is like before that, right? This is.
Like you would see them in the music videos.
Yeah, it's '97 they stopped making
I
those.
feel like
Okay.
yeah, but I think those were the Arnage.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
right?
Arnage. Yeah.
BMW Arnage, yeah.
Well, I was inspired to put this in, and I have a third car for this tie-in, but
Okay.
Okay.
so because of Rushmore,
Oh yeah, the Pullman.
yeah, well, Bill Murray has this in Rushmore.
Does he drive the Pullman? Or
No,
does he
he's the
ride it?
driver.
No, he's the driver.
No, he has a driver.
Oh.
But I found out that in real life, Bill Murray drives a Maserati biturbo with a 5-speed. Like
Uh-huh.
it's one of his cars. Like of
Did
all
you
the
send me an
cars,
image?
well, I can't find a photo of him. Like,
Oh
wait,
no, whatever. What car is it?
he has a Maserati like the '80s biturbo.
No, the
Oh.
one that you want.
No, that's just like I found out that Bill Murray has one of those, and it's like,
Uh-huh.
what?
Yeah.
You can afford a Corvette, dude. Why are you driving around this little stinker?
Right.
I mean, are those good?
God, he's so fucking weird. No, I don't think they're good, to be honest.
And then also, I found this photo, which
Oh, look at that
someday-
cluster.
when all of us are in the outgoing generation, we will say, when I was born, cars had heart. One more photo. There it is. Whoa.
There's a Mercedes.
Sony upload.
No,
fucking
that's a
beautiful.
1997 Maserati Ghibli.
This reminds me of Mercedes right here. This.
It
and
has
it's-
the Maserati
yeah.
clock on the dash.
Oh,
It has
right
the,
here.
the nonsensical center console with like the window things, but that's a Maserati Ghibli GT, which they call the Vulgarati.
Yeah. So this was like the step. This was like the like the standard one. This was like their E30,
Yeah.
and then the biturbo was like their M3, if I'm not mistaken. I don't fucking know, dude. I always
No, I
forget
remember.
about these cars.
Good
Yeah.
for you, because they're something, man.
Gotcha.
Just like
Uh,
so unresolved. Like it looks so much like an E30. and a Skyline. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's a weird
Yeah, I don't
mashup.
know.
This is
I
like
feel
that.
like it only looked cool in like a sci-fi movie, and then and then that's it. Like it just doesn't look that cool to me.
Mhm.
I mean, it's in Japan there. That's a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Righty. All right.
Who's next?
I guess I'll go. I'm gonna say the weekend car.
Uh-huh.
Toyota GT1. Like, I spelled it wrong.
Okay.
Weekend car, of course. Like
Yeah.
my all-time favorite
There
race
is one
car.
road legal. There is one, right? That's
Two.
road legal in Germany.
2.
There's two?
Yeah, one's in Tokyo and one's in Germany, I believe.
Oh shit. But they don't get driven, right?
No, they're just museum pieces at this point.
Yeah, they're on blocks.
Yeah.
And then the weekend car would have been like a Toyota, just for the funsies, the Toyota X Runner.
Hell yeah!
Wait, which one's? Oh, the Tacoma X-Runner?
Yeah.
Fucking love these.
Yeah. That's true. Forgot about this one.
You get
Mhm.
a TRD supercharger for those, right?
Both of these are in Gran Turismo 6, in case you
Yeah,
ever want to
I used them in 4, I think. It was like one of the better
trains.
trains.
Both in Gran Turismo 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So these things would be fun, but yeah, the GT1 is my all-time favorite race car, and I have to go with that. It's such a pretty car
Did you see the
too.
interior on the road car? It's like full leather.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll look it up.
I was surprised by that.
Let's see if there's interior. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, look at this. It has like it's all just like Alcantara and leather and stuff. Like they try to step away from the fact that it was just like an actual, just Le Mans race car.
There's no pictures. Oh, wait, probably right here maybe.
You gotta click through them.
That's bizarre.
It's such a weird car, right?
What? Were they drunk?
I don't know, but
They really cut some like loopholes in the or they really read into the rule books when making this car too. Like
Yeah.
they said every GT1 car in the back, and they had to have enough space for like luggage, and they're like, yeah, about that. If you empty out the gas tank, you can fit luggage in there.
That's the case, really?
Yeah, that's what they said. That's how they got around the rules.
I love that.
Oh, come on.
Well, because they probably had 2 gas tanks or something, right? They're like, well, the racing tank is that's bonkers. The interior is hilarious.
Yeah.
Imagine your spine after 20 minutes.
Yeah, right. Look at the hole right there from the front end.
Right here. Oh, right here.
Yeah.
For all that arrow. It
That's
just
so-
That's where the whooshes come from.
yeah. It's such a pretty car to me. It's just like a unique design.
Yeah. No, it is amazing.
Hmm.
I got
Um,
a stupid one. Do you have a good one, Alistair?
No, but I was gonna say we got like a minute left, so
Oh, well,
Okay.
this
Yo,
is
go
a
ahead.
quick, easy one.
Okay.
yeah.
1965 Oldsmobile Starfire 425 convertible.
Oh god. Oh, you got a picture.
Which-
Okay.
Yep, and this is a car that came in a convertible, and it should have been a hardtop.
Oh wow.
it's
Look
just,
at that. Jeez.
Like so big. And I always wonder with like American cars at this age, like where the hell do they get convertible tops? They have to like who's like $10,000 each, and then also a car that should have been a convertible, which is the Evora. But I think this would be a really fun garage to go out to.
Yeah.
Like it's Saturday, get 9 people, we'll fill up the car, and just go for it.
65? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's 60. It's a weird time. I've never seen one of these in person, but they're real awkward with a hardtop. They look real like they're like a rolling cover band. They're just not good.
Okay.
Wait,
Did it have
I
a
got one.
Hemi?
yeah, they're a 425 Olds Big Block,
Oh, okay.
which was a
Oh, my bad. I thought it was a Chrysler this whole time. I wasn't paying attention.
what's it, 425? God, American car companies made preposterous numbers of cars that didn't need to exist.
I love these big coupes. Like these big, like, personal coupes.
But
Like,
that thing's awkward.
Yeah, it
Funny.
does look a little weird. It does. It looks like they could have like made it look longer.
It looks
They
like it
could
could
have
be a
like
4-door, like extended the roof line a bit, maybe.
4,492 pounds.
That's not terrible.
So it came with an Olds 425, and you could get it with a 4-speed manual in 1965 only.
Huh.
So it was an Olds, yeah. I think Oldsmobile, if I recall, yeah, it was like AMC. It's all one engine family, and they could just bore the hell out of it. I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow.
We hit the timer, but I wanted to just briefly talk about. I don't know if you guys saw like the F1 news.
Vettel's retiring.
Yeah.
Well, that was just before the Hungary race.
And then Alonso is switching to Aston Martin.
That was from what we like. What people think it's just like, oh, that happened like without Alpine knowing.
Oh right, yeah.
Like Alpine
It's,
didn't really.
there
and
must
then
have
they
been
just
some
do it after
negotiations in the
that?
background already. And then they try to hire one of their. They're gonna say one of their backup drivers, reserve
Yeah.
drivers. Okay, and he's like, nah, fam, I ain't driving for you.
Yeah, they announced they're like, oh, he's gonna be driving. Oscar Piastri
Yeah.
is gonna be driving for F1 or whatever, and then he had to like correct that,
hmm
and I was like, what the hell is going on right now?
It's like no one's talking to nobody. They're just shouting out stuff.
What's going on at Alpine is what I want to know.
Right.
Well, does
Like-
does Aston win?
No, they're really bad. But so basically, Alonso decided to leave the team, the only team that he's won a world championship with, but like years ago when they were a totally different team, right?
Yeah.
And he's decided to leave them. What the fuck? I've seen, you know what, I saw something like this. The day I looked on the mirror,
Yeah.
on the mirror.
Yeah, it's bad.
Dude, you know what that is?
No.
That's turkeys.
So.
That's just, yeah, I guess it would have to be a
fucking
big ass
turkeys.
bird.
Yeah. And have you ever seen a turkey where you live?
No.
No, Luis.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, they're over there.
Yeah, I've seen some.
Yeah. So like, no one hunts up there, so there's just a shitload of turkeys.
A shitload of shit.
Yeah, a shitload of shit.
How often?
Ooh,
How,
look at that.
Construction, like a general contractor.
yeah, it's like how often do you see a single cab short bed? You know, never see that kind of
Short
stuff.
bed is what makes it.
I saw one that it sounded like a V8, and it was single cab short bed 4x4 FX4.
Whoa.
And I like yelled to myself in the car, "Oh!"
You can get those with the Coyote, huh? Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah! Look at that.
So,
Easy.
so I don't know if it's
Right.
this guy. I've seen there's several of these minivans around.
Look at that badge. I love that badge.
On the back taillights, he has custom taillights that says "send nudes." He can do it on command.
Huh.
Yeah.
Where does he get the body kit from?
It's like an FRS bumper.
Right.
It kind of reminds me of the Yaris GR.
Check out these door handles.
How much blood have those drawn?
I don't
That's
know.
pretty gnarly.
I
But yeah, I don't know. It's something that I've never seen happen in F1 before, where someone just kind of just outright says, "No, that's not happening.
Right.
I'm not going to
Well,
drive with you."
if you're not ready for the job,
He's like the superstar though. Like he won the all the feeder series.
Mhm.
So he's like, and everyone thought he was gonna get the seat this past year.
kicking
That is
tail and minor
that's
leagues.
a perfect 2-car garage right there.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
hope that truck has a straight 6 and 3 on the tree. No AC.
Right.
I think
Uh,
both of them could be
Yeah.
good with just a
Oh, check out my
straight 6,
my friend's car.
3 on the tree. Oh, he got it.
Hey,
Yeah, he's had
that's cool.
he's had it for about 2 or 3 weeks now. This car looks way better in person than pictures.
Looks
Yeah.
big.
It's
and low.
I don't know how big. Like there's Integra, but yeah. But it's
like-
Taggy.
yeah.
Is it
Type
the?
R.
It's the 1.5
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
K. What is it? A K15? Or is it? No, it's an L15 B7, right? Like the. Wow, it's so tiny.
Look at the parking spot it takes up. Well, those chunky tires though.
He still took 2.
Yeah.
it's still oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Should have bought those
surprised
when they were $4,000.
I'm surprised none of us, or at least Dylan, neither Dylan or I, mentioned that one.
And for my last one,
Does that say? Suck
I
it.
got to ask kids.
it means pull out your tits.
Yeah.
Damn.
But-
That guy's so
Where's he
cool.
going into?
It was.
He's turning left
Oh,
into something.
sorry. It was this is a cemetery,
Fuck yeah, respect.
but he might be doing a U-turn.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
I hope he's going to piss on a grave. I
So
have
I
one that
saw-
I saw online, and like, I was biased, but I saw this. Come on, phone. Cool, you turd.
I saw one that was like that. Like it was just like this. It was like big ass wheels, single cab, short bed, lowered. But it was like a new truck. It was like a 22.
Oh, geez, the new.
Like new, yeah. And I was like, I've never seen one like that. But the hood is so tall on these new trucks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The front end is still fucking big. It just looked
It's awkward.
like it had been squashed. Like it just looked like it had been like compressed front to rear. You know, like lengthwise.
Mhm.
And it looks so odd because the front end was still massive even though it was lowered.
I keep seeing like trucks that I would describe as the Vorschlag shop truck, and I'm like, oof. So I was not big on the newest like FRS BRZ, but I was like, looks good with a kayak.
This is the GR, right?
I can't tell. I don't know much about the new
GR86
ones.
is what they call it.
Oh.
But I love this one.
It's a good-looking
Without that
car.
spoiler, I would
Yeah.
get it without that spoiler. But I really like the look of it.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a good-looking car.
I like the over-the-top spoiler, but
Yeah, it's a little bit much.
This
Then
right
again,
here, this kind of looks like the Yaris, the GR Yaris almost, like this little line right here.
yeah,
I
it's crazy how much Toyota has changed in the last 10 years.
I'm biased because I have the old one, but I just love like a two-door that makes no apologies for being a two-door. They're like, just don't buy it. If not, I mean, it's not.
Mhm.
Get real. If you have kids, just don't do that.
Is this suction
Those
cup
are
to
the
the ceiling?
Yeah, it's suction cup to the fucking window.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
both.
Wait,
Like what?
can I see those wheels? Can you scroll down a bit on the? Those are Subaru wheels.
They are, yeah.
So he has like winter tires or something.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. There's a
Okay.
lot of people on the East Coast who buy sports cars and
because
get
they have
winter tires.
a like a I think the new GR86 Toyota or whatever BRZ, I think you can get them like standard with the 17-inch wheel,
Okay.
I would.
and then you can get the optional 18-inch wheel, just like the first one you showed had this, like the 18s, and this is what a 17-inch would look
Oh.
like. And
I
this-
love
and I think
17s.
The 17 looks better.
With some tire.
Yeah, see that's the 18. I just don't know. I feel like it doesn't suit the car.
Oh, yeah,
I hate that
Also
Michelin
Subaru
thing.
wheels.
even has
Oh, wait, so
Michelin.
this is a BRZ.
Or maybe he got the wheels from the BR. Maybe he got the wheels from the BRZ and put them on this. Or, I mean the G. I don't know. I thought we only got the. Oh, jeez. I thought we only had the.
The Toyota.
Yeah.
That's
Not-
what I thought too. I didn't know we
No,
got.
we
He-
get the BRZ.
No, I meant like the GR. Maybe he bought the GR and put the BRZ wheels on it. That's what I meant to say. Sorry.
They're both out, aren't they?
The GR86. I don't know. I think
the new one?
the GR86 is already out, but I don't know if the Subaru has a GR equivalent.
They both came out as 22s.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know. I honestly just didn't.
But
follow
it
up
just
with that.
it just reminds me of how much I loved like a 90s Honda on 15s with some like tall, square, meaty tires. Like that's
Yeah.
what like that's how 17s look now.
Yeah, yeah. I just think it looks better. In the other photo with the mountain bike on it. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at US News top sports cars. It has Mustang, BRZ, GR86, Challenger, then Miata. I must disagree.
So it's funny you say that because I still play Gran Turismo 6 whenever I can, and like it's gotten to the point where I just start buying cars that I didn't ever really have any interest in, but it was like, well, what am I gonna drive now, you know? And I'll buy like a Lexus SC430 and just drive it around Deep Forest Raceway or whatever.
Mhm.
Probably a great
And-
car.
It's all right. One of the best driving cars in the game, in my opinion, is like the stock 2008 Challenger SRT8.
Yeah.
like the one that looks like a concept car.
Oh,
The first year.
yeah, I
And
know
the
what
one
you're
in the
talking.
game, the one in the game comes just like in real life because the first year was auto only.
Hmm.
So it only has the
I remember
five
being
speed.
pissed
It only
at
has the 5
17.
speed auto. Right. No, we were like 14 or 15.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah, and then they came out the second year with the manual.
Yeah, TR6060.
But it's basically, yeah, they only have this one in the game. And honestly, just fantastic balance, power, torque, top end, low speed control, like everything. It's just brilliant. It's like what you think an M3 should drive like or an M5 should drive like. I don't know. I was just blown away.
Hmm.
Remember the interior on those? You're like, have I been arrested or is this a new Chrysler?
Yeah, they all have the same interior though, huh? They all have
Awful.
like the
Fucking
green font.
awful.
Yeah.
The,
It's like
I haven't played many driving games, but that time that we made like a Charger
oh yeah.
Daytona with 800 horsepower on it, and we
Yeah.
kept trying to make it into a bad car, and it was
Yeah.
just like 900. No, I'm still fine. 1,000. I'm still fine. And like you're like, if we just turn in at the right time, it just like skips around a circle track. Like it was
Yeah.
so fun, and we were up till like 3 o'clock in the morning just
Yeah, we
making
played a
them.
lot of Gran Turismo 6. And that was only like a month after it came out. I remember that.
Yeah.
And I still have, I think, that lap time saved, the ghost replay of the Daytona going around Daytona.
just squealing, just like ah!
Yeah, because it had like
the whole
racing.
way.
It was basically like we tried to make it into a NASCAR. So we just
Yeah.
took a Daytona, we gave it fucking 800 horsepower or whatever, and then we tuned the 4-speed and um
We kept
and
changing
we
the top gear ratio too.
and we gave it racing tires and then we just fucking flew. And actually, I think it's still like one of my top times. Like I think if I take something like an Aston Martin 177 or like one of the faster road cars, I don't think they come
Yeah.
close to that car.
and
You know,
and
like
like
all the fast road cars, I think still that one has like one of the fastest lap times in
it was so fun because it was like such a simple tuning.
hmm,
Like what's our goal? Go, GFTL,
Yeah.
a little bit faster, and it's not going to rain. No one's going to sneeze on the track. You're not going to hit a single fly. And we're like fast, fast, fast.
Well, that's the cool thing about Gran Turismo 6 is you can make those tweaks like to just like no one you can just tweak so much. And the cool thing about that game, which we found out that day, I didn't know this. We found out that day that the when you go to like set up the gear ratios on the cars in that game, and when you just look at the stock gear ratios, they're
Yeah.
actually the exact gear ratios that would come on that car in real life.
Yeah. It's
So
it's
it
a
would tell you,
Japanese
like-
simulation game, so it's like autism realized. Like
Yeah, so it's
it's perfect.
The guy who said, "Yeah, we're gonna take this, this '65 Mustang and put it in the game,"
Yeah.
and the gear ratios are the exact ones that you would get on the 3-speed. And every car has that. I think there's only a couple like inaccuracies that I've caught so far,
Yeah, like ridiculous concepts.
but even then, it's like, holy shit! Like they really did. They really did even include that as an accurate detail.
And what sucks is that there are people who are like, why does it take so long? Did they make a sequel?
Well, that's the thing that gets me is because the new one, the new like Gran Turismo 7,
Yeah.
has way less cars,
Yeah.
and the graphics look amazing, right? The graphics on the newest one look insane. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
seen this. Luis, I know has.
Mm.
It looks better than real life, right?
I hate to say
And-
this, but it's like the first time that my dad got a big ass TV, we put on like Saving Private Ryan in 4K. I was like, oh my mother of God,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like you're like, what the?
yeah.
This is
no.
happening to me?
It looks like that. Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like
Oh,
you have those moments.
Like this is for main trailer right here, or in game. I mean, like dude, that's
Yeah.
like photorealistic.
Rendered. It's not like this is real.
But
Right.
the thing is, I really think, and I think I've talked about this with Luis, I really think that Gran Turismo is a game about quantity.
Collecting cars and driving all of them.
Yeah, like I love the fact that Gran Turismo 6 has 1,200 cars that I've been playing that game for 8 years now almost, and I still haven't driven all of them.
No, you
Not
still
even close. Like I think
you still got
maybe
another
on my
13
path.
Miatas to get through, right?
Yeah, I still have like 40 GTRs to buy if I really wanted to buy the GTRs.
Hmm.
And it's gotten to the point where now it's like I bought every Honda Civic in the game, and I started choosing like they have the 92, the 93, the 95, and it's like okay, they all have the B16, but I'm gonna get the 92 in this color because you can only get it in the 92.
Remember that we made like there was a Motul EF.
Yes,
It was
I made
like
a
I'm
yeah.
like, God damn, this
It's
is
not an
fun.
EF. It's not
Oh,
an EF. It's a yeah. Just look up Honda Motul Civic.
I was like,
MOTUL.
God damn, I want this.
It's
Like
the
it
one
was
before
just.
the EF, and they
Oh, it
include
is.
and they include the
Yeah.
road car in the game too, which is also one of the cars that I've tuned to hell. Like I've just tweaked it, added brakes, added suspension, taken away suspension, added, engine tuning, taking that away, and like I finally got it to just drive perfect. It's my favorite driving car, probably in the game. But the road version, I've got it down to about 725 kilos, and this one is about 840 kilos.
Jeez,
But this
Yeah.
one comes by
Raw.
default with like 220 horsepower
that's a lot.
and racing tires, so it's just faster.
But the coolest part about it is like I'm not good at this game, but that car I'd be like mash, 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 and it
That's
had
the
like
fun thing about this car. Yeah, absolutely.
you're just like faster, faster, faster. Like you can just mash on it. Like when you're 8, you imagine riding a motorcycle. You're like, I'll just keep going faster.
Yeah, it's like I'll just keep braking later, and then
Yeah.
you realize like the car just brakes later, and it just doesn't have an issue with that.
And
then
it never gets squirrely.
no, it just keeps turning in. It just doesn't just like wash out on you. It's
And then you're
I-
like, I
yeah.
just started turning. Time to apply gas. It
Yeah,
just,
no, literally, yeah. You just slam on the brakes, throw it in, and even before the apex, you're already just like powering through. That one's cool. I wish they had that one. Well, they have the road car, but I wish they had the race one in the game.
Right.
remember that ridiculous CBCC Connor had?
It was an Accord.
It was an Accord, but it's same
Yeah,
engine.
it was a CBCC, but it was like an 81. It was like a late CBCC.
Yeah, but it was bizarre.
Bob, Nighthawk had a CVCC.
I do. He had a
Yeah.
wagon.
Yeah, but he never got it running.
Oh, he didn't.
His sister gave it to him running, and then he couldn't get it to work after that. I think he tried to change
I think he tried rebuilding the carburetor. Because
yeah.
He was like, "What the hell is CBCC?" This guy had. This guy came. He had like a fourth. He had a fourth gen LT1 F body.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he
Man,
like
discerning taste.
yeah T56,
Nice.
and he had it like right out of high school
Mhm.
from working at Arby's.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
would
it was cool.
and cutting lawns like around summer or something when he couldn't.
Yeah, like he was just a hard worker, and he loved his fucking his
he's an industrial diesel mechanic now.
Nice.
Yeah. I can see that based on what I've heard so far.
I think he drives like the OJ generation of either a F-150 or a Bronco.
That was the last time I talked to him. Yeah, he had that Bronco.
Okay.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
the straight six, the 300, the Ford inline
Damn.
six.
Damn.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a badass engine.
Getting Dylan wet.
Camp. Yeah. Yeah. It has a Ford and a Chevy.
Those are damn good trucks.
No, they are. They're. It's like one of the most reliable engines in the world too.
Well,
Mhm.
and like this was a point where they were like, "Oh God, it's a straight 6," and it's like, no, this is a car for people who are like, I have things to do, and not that much money with which to get them done.
Mhm.
So of course the fuel economy was but
It was a solid truck.
they just wouldn't die, and that's why the Toyota F Series is copied from the Chevy Straight 6.
Oh, this thing's cool.
Which one? Oh, the EF. Yeah, that one's
Hmm.
really cool.
Then
They
the,
don't have the EF in the game.
I remember seeing this thing around somewhere. I forget where I
They only
saw.
have the. Oh,
I saw a beefy second gen CRX today, but I couldn't get a photo.
Oh, okay.
We should call it.
Yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say that. Okay.
Running long.
All right. Bye bye.
All right, bye.
Good night.